Well, hello and welcome to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the most innovative tarot reading on the internet, maybe anywhere else. Today's theme is get your bags and leave. Yeah, that's the key idea, the key frequency to unlock today's tarot manifesting frequency. Get your bags and leave. Time to go. Time to go. Very important idea, very important frequency. But that's the point of the Tao Manifesting Tarot. We live in critical times. If you take a look at modern history, and I say modern history going back 7,000 years, because once you get farther back than 7,000 years ago, you got the Ice Age, the Younger Dryas, a couple of other things tossed in there, and we really don't see much of any kind of a civilization apparently till about 11, 12,000 years ago, maybe longer. And even then, we only have tantalizing ideas. We see buildings, we see structures, we see potential civilization, but we don't know enough to put the pieces together. However, you move up in time to about 7,000 years ago, and we can follow over the last 7,000 years fairly well in terms of how civilization has grown, developed, matured. I use that term advisedly because based on what we're doing today, I don't think we've matured at all. But the point of the matter is we can kind of follow the historical line over the last 7,000 years. And in that time period, mankind has never been in the position that it is finds itself right now. We are on the verge of destruction, and from so many different angles. And I know that's a bummer. People come in the tarot, they want the fat friend, feeling good. Oh yeah, yeah, fantasy, unicorn, rainbows, woo woo. We don't do that here because none of that matters. All these people who have been doing tarot and astrology over the past 10 years, always this positive up, and I know a few of them. Uh, just blowing smoke, and we see where we are now. Nothing that they said has held true. Because what they were doing was looking for subscribers. They were looking to tell you what you wanted to hear, not what you needed to know. And subsequently, here we are today. So, what I'm doing here with the Tao Manifesting Tarot is unlocking your tarot manifesting frequency because that's the matrix revealed. Your ability to tap into the tarot energy is manifesting. It's human kryptonite. Tarot, I've done it for over 20 years. I've come to find out it really doesn't predict anything, not from my experience at all. And frankly, I haven't seen people who've done tarot who really predicted a damn thing anyway, but I'll just talk about my experiences. Zero. What I did find out however, was tarot is the science of potential. Your potential to transmute that tarot energy into your life. It is literally your ultimate destination via your tarot energy. Now, here's the game changer in this podcast. It gives you the big picture. It connects the 3D to the 5D, or attempts to. And it does that in a couple of different ways. It could either be through historical facts, using astrology, numerology. We've done that. Going to continue to do it where it applies. Or we can simply look at today's news stories. The point is to add depth to the card frequency. For example, just to do a tarot reading, and I only use 3 cards because there's a special, and I don't understand it, there's a special energy to 3. Nikola Tesla said so, Einstein said so. Christians have the Trinity. Again, 3. So there is something that I can't really put my finger on, nobody else has to my knowledge, important in the number 3. So I only use 3 cards. In those 3 cards, I combine each one of those frequencies and come up with a story, a direction, a destination. And to help you get to the destination, or to understand what the destination even is, what the potential is, I will either use common news stories from today because, boy, it's just blasting, or we will go back and take a look at history from an astrology and numerology point because you've heard the expression that history repeats. And the reason it repeats is because I've done, by the way, tarot for 20 years, but numerology and astrology for 50. Tarot is potential. Numerology, astrology is cycles, or are cycles, you're using better. Cycles within cycles within cycles. It could be a cycle of 24 hours, 24 days, 24 months, years, 24 centuries. Doesn't make any difference. Depends what the cycle is. And I go back in time. I've done this here with the history of the United States over the past few months. And it's amazing what insights you come up with that you would never otherwise come up with if you didn't do the astrology. For example, I am going to be looking at generally, unless I get specific into the astrology, I'm going to be looking at the basic astrological energy right now. We're in an unusual position in the sense that all five of the faraway planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, are all in very friendly relationship to one another, basically fire and air. Now, Jupiter just left Gemini, so it's into Cancer right now, a lot of emotional stuff, and you see what the emotions of the world are. Next year it's going to move into Leo, and again we're going to go back to a situation where all of those faraway planets are working in either fire or air. And while it's a positive in terms of energy, it doesn't mean good things are going to happen. It means there is a flow of energy and there's very little to stand in its way. Right now, the bump in the road is Jupiter in Cancer. But don't be fooled by the fact that, they all kind of line up nicely, because it can fool you. For example, the American Revolution had the energy of Pluto and Uranus. That was evolving to something better. It was uniting us into a country. We come to the American Civil War, however, it's Neptune and Uranus. It disintegrates, breaks apart, dissolves. And both the Pluto and Uranus and the Neptune Uranus cycles are here right now, back again. So for 2025 and beyond, we are seeing a combination of the American Revolution energy and the American Civil War energy. And it's making it hellaciously difficult. So I'm going to present moments in time that will take the place of the astrologic that I've been using today. Most of the time, I'm going to take a look at key stories impacting your life to help you understand. At the end of this reading, towards the end of this reading, we're going to do the tarot frequency. You're going to know what the energy is clearly. You're not going to have to guess. You're going to know. And you will have information, whether it's from astrology, numerology, or current news stories. You're going to know what to look for, what it feels like. So today it's going to be moments in time. When helpful, we'll use astrologic. Once you know the patterns, you not only know your energetic destination, but what it's going to feel like when you get there. And that's what I am looking for. I am looking to make a picture between your ears so that you can manifest, because manifesting is your spiritual kryptonite. And yes, the message sometimes will be an absolute pain in the ass. No question. But this is not a tarot reading for babies or wimps. We live in critical times. If we don't blow ourselves up with atomic war, we'll poison ourselves from the food, the air, the water, the society in general. And of course, then there are the robots. It is a mess. It is chop suey. And so it's not always going to be pleasant to talk about, but that will determine how much of spiritual evolvement you still need. How mature are you as a human being? This is not a reading for wimpy, fearful people. It doesn't get it. So for those who are still around, let's dig into it. But before I do and get to the moments in time, take a look at some of the stories making news today to help you out a little bit. And want to remind you, I do have an email, tao-tarot@proton.me, tao-tarot at proton.me. Feel free to comment. You don't have to be polite. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to agree. Nice if you do, but you don't have to. It's okay. I get back to it every other day, at least, sometimes every day, and I will respond in kind. Thank you for your time. I realize that your time is something we cannot purchase. I don't care how rich you are, so it's an investment. And I am very open to your investment, and I thank you very much for it in advance. That's tau-tarot at proton.me. So, alrighty, let's get to the moments in time, stories that shape your life. Here's the key idea, and I mean it is really key because right now it's what's running the world: fear. It's a four-letter word: fear. It makes the ears tune into the wrong channels. And man, I'm telling you, we have a hell of a job ahead of us because they're throwing everything else at us but the kitchen sink, and I think they're going to do that too. All kinds of fakes, all kinds of frauds. You saw one Zionist buy up almost 20% of media just this past week. Big media in this country, 20%, one person, a Zionist. Guess what he's going to do with that money? Guess what he's going to do with the information? Guess what they're doing all the time? They own Congress. You know, George Carlin was absolutely right. They purchased government. They don't give a damn about you or me. They don't care. They prove it every single day. Well, what happens is that tears away at your spiritual strength. It makes you afraid, and fear makes the ears tune into the wrong channels. That's why I do this. I want to put the information in front of you, unbiased, truthful, and say, here, think, act like a responsible human being. For some people, that's an impossibility. We've seen that already, but I will do my best. And the thing that you have to worry about the most is fear. In fact, FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, president during World War II, said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. He got it right on target. Let's move on to the meme for the day. Got four of them here for you, all of them involving Billy Gates. If you didn't know, Bill Gates refused to vaccinate his kids. You had to do it. You had to do it, or you were going to be put out of society. You were going to be arrested or worse. But his kids? Nah. And in fact, we see a lady up in the upper right-hand corner. There was a paper that she saved, newspaper, depopulation through forced vaccination. Billy Gates. I mean, he said it point blank. He wants you and me dead. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, while he's on a talk show, he says, I'm just trying to reduce global population. My idea is literally kill people. They have said, the Georgia Guidestones, the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, other people have said they want, by 2050, 95% of us dead. They have said so. Less than 500 million people. That's it. And the latest brain fart from the asshole boy, Billy Gates, says, oh, we're not going to use the shots anymore. We're going to keep pushing this mRNA stuff at you. It's still poison. Nothing's changed. However, we're going to make them patches. You don't have to get a shot. People are afraid of shots. But patches, what a great way to deliver this stuff. Is this son of a bitch sick or what? If you fall for any of this, remember, fear. It tunes you to the wrong frequency. It negates your positive tarot frequency potential. Let's go to the links. Missing link. This guy is psychopathic asshole. Yuval Harari, World Economic Forum guy. He said, if you refuse to hand your sovereignty over to the elite, you're going to be killed. You're going to face extermination. Same difference. So Billy says he wants to kill us. Harari says he wants to kill us. You get the idea? This is not a game. This is not something that you can put off. You can't go to Harari or Gates or any of these people and go, you just quit being bad now. That's it. We're not going to tolerate anymore. You know what they're going to do? They're going to shove a gun barrel up your ass and pull the trigger. They don't care. And up in the upper left-hand corner here, this group, the Harari group, the World Psychopaths group, they can't profit from self-sufficient people, so they don't want you to grow your own food. They don't want you to have your farm. They don't want you to have any independence whatsoever. In fact, back in the 1700s, the man who moved usury into something called capitalism, Adam Smith, complained in letters to his friends that farmers were lazy. What he meant, in effect, was we can't manipulate them. They can grow their own food. They have their independence. They're not going to come into the city to work for us, to make us richer and give up their independence. They're not going to do that, so they're lazy. They're still doing the same damn thing today. No, 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 no. Don't grow your own food. No, 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 no. Don't have your own house. Don't pay it off. Don't be independent. No, 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 no. It won't work otherwise. You getting the idea? Are you getting the idea? It's time to go. Get your bags and get out. It's time to move. Let's go to the tarot reading. All right, we got the energies here. Eight of Swords. This is a tough card to look at, not because she's going through a grief. She's got 8 swords around her. This lady could walk away in a heartbeat. There's nothing blocking her except her. She's got the mask on. She is tied up with rope. Any of those two things she can get rid of. And the swords around her are truth, because swords are facts, information. She's surrounded by the truth, but she can't see it. She won't let herself see it. How many people in the world right now are doing exactly the same thing? Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. Don't take Tylenol, you're going to kill yourself, you're going to kill yourself. No, I don't like it because it's RFK and RFK is to Trump. And there have been several women who have superloaded on Tylenol and have either died or are in the process of. He told them, I don't want to know the truth. I don't want to know the truth. That's the 8 of Swords. Don't tell me, because I'm not going to listen anyway. Next card up is the Hermit. Introspection, understanding. That's real important right now, and that's why I'm doing this the way I'm doing this. It's either going to be numerology and astrology to help give us a little historical background, or it's going to be the moments in time we take a look at the current news and information again to help you understand what the hell you're going through, what it's feeling like, how it's impacting your tarot frequency, how it's impacting you, your spiritual destiny. And so the Hermit says, introspection, understanding. Step back just a little bit. Let me get that view, that long view that's going to be so important. And the final card is the Two of Wands. Twos are always choosing. Two of Wands is choosing new options. Okay, I played the game. I've done it your way. I've gotten screwed. And nobody said thank you, by the way. So I'm done playing. I'm done. You're feeling trapped and powerless because you are allowing yourself to be scared, to be fearful, and you are making yourself trapped and powerless. Step back, take a look from a distance and go, so what the hell is really going on? And that may take a little while, certainly take a little effort, and then choose new options. It's time to go. Pack your bags and leave, which is what we're going to do. That's it. We're out of time. Thank you so much. I appreciate the fact that you come here every day and check in with me. I hope it's helpful. I work very, very hard to do it because I realize that time is the one thing we cannot buy, no matter how rich or poor we are. So it's an investment, and I honor that investment. Between now and the next time you and I get together, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I can't emphasize that enough. Like and subscribe. They're messing with us. Between now and the next time we do tarot together, peace and blessings.